All right, joining us, we've got mixologist Jason Willems. You're going to make a gimlet.
We're going to make a Calamity Gin gimlet.
Calamity Gin gimlet.
Yep.
All right.
So classic cocktail, it uses 3 simple ingredients. Fresh lime, and then some simple syrup, which you can buy at the store or make yourself, and then high quality gin. And so we're going to talk today about Calamity Gin. This is made in Dallas, Texas. Calamity Gin references kind of a throwback to Calamity Jane, a strong female presence. Texas is known for being, you know, the Wild West and irreverent and everything. And so Calamity Jane was all those things. This, we like to say, is not your uncle's London Dry Gin. So everybody has that
not your uncle's,
you know, Uncle Rob that likes to smell like pine cones and everything. So
it doesn't smell like that.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So
interesting.
And the reason why is, I'll let you guys take a whiff, is that we've dialed back the traditional the traditional botanicals that are in gin. So we've dialed back the coriander, the juniper, and all that stuff, and so we've elevated the citrus. There's lemon, lime, orange, and grapefruit in this. And then we've also added Texas blue bonnets because it's a Texas dry gin,
nice,
made in Dallas, Texas.
How cool! All right.
Yeah. So what we're going to do to start this drink is we're going to use our mixing tin, and if you'll squeeze a couple of limes into that while I measure this out, and
there's no trick to this, right?
No, you just drop in a couple, and then just slowly kind of give it right over there.
So here's a question I have. You said people could make this simple syrup at home. For people who don't know how to make simple syrup or know what it is, what is simple syrup?
Great question, Jason, and it's so simple.
Yeah, syrup.
Syrup.
So it's appropriately named.
It's just 1 to 1, so a cup of cold water and a cup of sugar, and then you just stir. You can get the kids to help. It's non-alcoholic.
Right.
And so you just let it dissolve all the way, and then you know, get some type of little you know, storage device.
Sure.
Put it in the fridge.
Okay.
And then
that's good advice.
And just a lot for making cocktails, it's a lot easier than trying to dissolve bar sugar in the cocktail.
Well, I see mixologists all the time.
No,
let's do. Yeah, let's do. Just
two
more. Right.
And I'm always like, oh, great. How do you make it? So it's very simple. It's 1 to 1, water, sugar.
Water, sugar. So simple. Yep.
And delicious.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thanks. Don't mind all that.
And then give it one more just to get it all.
Good.
There we go.
Want all that. All
right.
So now that we've got some fresh lime juice in there, we're going to go. So I'm making 2 drinks at once.
Okay.
So, and the recipe I think we have.
Yeah, we have the recipe. It's online.
Okay.
You can check it out right now.
So we're measuring out 2 ounces of gin per drink, and we've got the lime juice in there. And now that's done. And then if you'll measure out, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 1.5 ounces because we're making 2. So it's 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. So what you want to do is you want to balance the citrus and the sugar with this. So we're going to go to right there. So that 1.5 ounces.
Where it says ounce, not tablespoon.
So not
right there. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. So that's going to go right in and like that, and it's done. And then that's it, guys. And then you just go into a little bit of ice to get it nice and cold, and we're going to serve this drink straight up.
Okay.
So you don't, you can serve it on the rocks. You can serve it. That's the cool thing about cocktails is it's subjective. It's whatever you want to do.
Are you going to do the shaky thing right now?
I'm going to do the shaky thing. Let's talk about this real quick.
Yeah,
so this is
the technique.
This is what you call a Boston shaker. This is my preferred shaker. A lot of bartenders use them. Pint glass, which we've all enjoyed at Brewski's. And so the way these things work is you're like, oh, how is that going to keep from coming apart and sloshing all over me? So if you stand it straight up and down and give it a little tap, what happens is it seats like that, okay? And so then you just get to going.
Get it going.
So we always want to make sure that you remember to breathe.
Yeah, right. Push through the burn.
Give it one of those.
We're doing fancy stuff.
I know. I'm glad you didn't ask me to do that.
Right? And so then if you'll take that apart for me. So if you'll just, come on. Just
I'm scared.
No.
He's
so I'm going to give you a little
trick.
So, you know, to get it to seat, we had to get it down in there. So you get it with the heel of your hand, and it comes right off. Like
Yikes.
Such a pro right here.
So I don't know about that.
It's like you do this.
Yeah.
You know, not just for us.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
Right. And so so you can serve this in any kind of cocktail glass, an old-fashioned glass. You can serve it on the rocks or on a Collins glass, whatever you like.
Yeah.
But I like to serve them straight up in a coupe, so you get your strainer, and we're just going to kind of measure this out. Remember when we were kids and you were pouring Kool-Aid for your siblings, and if it wasn't exactly even, Mom got involved.
Yeah.
Right. So
I still have a grudge, actually.
Right?
My
I know,
sister
right?
never.
At some point, the switch came out.
Never
I
was
think,
fair.
right?
And then there's
Oh,
then there's the argument about red or green Kool-Aid, and we
Yeah.
all know it's red.
Right.
So,
Totally.
So, and then we're just gonna make it beautiful.
How nice.
The little lime wheel, and then what you have is the Calamity Gin. So I'm gonna get a gratuitous look at that.
Look at that.
How about that? Is that too up close?
No, that's beautiful.
How about
Look at that.
But then,
Give it a shot.
yeah, but then you should try it.
Yeah.
Okay,
also,
so
right?
Absolutely. Cheers, Deborah. Thank you,
Cheers.
Jason.
You bet.
thank you for this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And hopefully,
Ooh, that
It's
is
so good, and I'm
really
not even
nice.
a gin person.
right.
Man,
So
summertime
I
drinks.
I don't like gin really, and this is delicious.
This is very tasty.
Great.
Wow.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Okay.
Well done.
Super easy. Most of the stuff, you know, fresh limes, and you can make this. This is stuff that you
so good.
can get at the grocery store, you have in your
Yeah.
kitchen. And Calamity Gin is available locally. You can pick that up, and remember, gin to win.
Gin to win.
To win. Thank you, Jason Williams.
bet.
Cheers, everybody.
Salute.